See that mountain peak back there? They call that Simi Peak. And about twice a month I end up climbing that. I'm part of a group called the Heartbreak Hiking Fools. Group of 60 of us who show up at the rate of about, somewhere between 18 and 30 of us on a typical hike. 3 days a week we go extreme mountain hiking. I say extreme, not with ropes and pickaxes, but with hiking poles and on some pretty challenging trails. And the purpose of our whole group is fitness and friendship in that order. So 3 days a week, all of us show up, all of us who choose to, show up at sunrise or just before, and we go climbing up one of these peaks. All the trails that we've identified have a total distance of about 6 or 7 miles round trip. So we're going the better part of 3 miles to the top of a peak, up some pretty challenging trails. By the time we get there, we're exhausted. We take a breath, we maybe take a group photograph and drink a little water, and then we meander on back, which is usually a pretty good trek in its own self. And then we go to coffee. Now that's been my regimen since 2002. I have hiked over 10,000 miles with this group since 2002. 3 days a week, 6 miles a trip, added up, it becomes a lot of miles. Now, I'm in my 70s, and as far as I'm concerned, that's my main fitness regimen. I also do push-ups every day and things like that, but my main fitness discipline is the mountain trail running, the hikes. Now, when I was in San Diego for 20 years, we lived in La Jolla. Down there I would go jogging and I'd work out on the floor or at the gym, and that was fine, and I thought I was in good shape. But when I started doing this, it kicked it up a notch, and I've been able to stay in reasonably good shape, excellent shape compared to a lot of people my age, and enjoy the process as well. So I've got a whole new group of friends. I've got a wonderful place to live, outdoor settings, beautiful views when you get to the mountaintop, even when it's all clouds below you, it's still gorgeous. And it's a new commitment that made me a better person physically, and even socially it helped me. So I'm recommending that you find something like that for yourself. Look for a way that you can not only do the exercise you want, but associate with the kind of people that you would admire or enjoy, and at the same time, enjoy the setting where you live. It may be indoors for you, it may be something totally different than what it is for me, but find a path that involves the elements that help you live a better life, be a better person, and be happier just about getting up in the morning and going for one of those treks. Now, quick little footnote. Most mornings in the dark, especially the winter, when I wake up and that alarm has gone off and the sun's not anywhere close to being up yet, I don't want to get up. I don't want to get out of bed. It's not easy to get myself to stop drifting back off to sleep and start the process of getting up and going out to exercise. So what I did is I made a deal with myself. If I can get myself to move my left ankle over the edge of the bed, then I'm up. I consider that to be my first step of a major commitment. And you might say, well, that's a silly little token exercise. Yeah, it is, but I've made that deal with myself. If my ankle goes past the edge of that bed, then I'm up. And so I think, I don't want to get up. I'll just put my ankle over the edge. Sure enough, I'm up. And even some mornings I get to the trailhead and I'm there with my hiking poles and it's cold or miserable or something outside and I don't feel like hiking, but I figure, well, I'll just do this first part and I won't push for a personal best. I'll just do the hike. Every time after I'm at it 3 or 4 minutes, I really start getting into it. I start trying to kick it up a notch so that I can get a personal record for best time on that trail. And those little steps, just like I said earlier, put on your running shoes and step out the door. Little steps end up leading to some major great results.